What to know about Woodstock's Democratic primary this June. Democrats in Woodstock have a primary this June, and there's a few things going on that you should know about. First, Woodstock has a race for town clerk. That office was last elected in 2023 and should serve a 4-year term, which means that the next election would normally be happening in 2027. So why are we voting for town clerk this year in 2026? It's not the even year election law, but I'll get to that in a minute. Our previous town clerk retired in the fall of last year and left a vacancy. New York state law says that when there is a vacancy in an elected position like town clerk, even if there was an appointment, and in this case there was not a formal appointment, then there must be an election held at the next opportunity for someone to fill the remainder of the original term, which goes through 2027. And the town board seat that Anula Cordes vacated when she won supervisor is also up for election this year, again, even though there was an appointment to that seat to fill the remaining term through 2027. But there's something else going on here too, which is a new law in New York called the Even Year Election Law. This law went into effect on January 1, 2025, and states that most local offices elected after that date in an odd year will have their terms shortened by 1 year to make their next election fall in an even year and align with other major elections. Now, this already started happening with other town positions. Our town board members, Lily Korolkoff and Lori Osmond, who were elected in 2025, will have their term shortened from 4 to 3 years and go up for election again in 2028. Even Anula Cordes, our supervisor, whose term is normally 2 years and who ran and won last year, will have her 2-year term shortened to 1 year, which is why she is running again this year in the general election. So, 2027 will be our last odd year of elections, and because the town clerk and this town board seat are running to fill those unexpired terms, both of these offices will be up for election again next year, and those terms will then be shortened from 4 to 3 years to be re-elected in 2030. And finally, the last office on the ballot for the Woodstock Democratic primary this June is Town Justice, which is simply up for a new term and is not affected by the even year election law. Ultimately, even year elections should simplify the election process and hopefully help with voter turnout, because you'll probably be more motivated to go to the polls when there are major state or national offices up for election. Also, elections are expensive and elaborate, so hopefully this brings some cost savings too. I know government can seem cryptic and hard to understand, but my goal as town clerk would be to make town government processes and policies accessible and easy to understand. So I hope this helps. Tell me, what else about our local government do you want to learn more about?